Hello there. Welcome to Cabbage Patch Soap. My name is Laura, and today we will be making soap for Maxx. And we will also be cutting this banana bread soap that we made, as well as discussing a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and get my gloves on here. Also, I'm just going to make sure that the chats are working. Okay. All right. Just grab my gloves. I hope everybody had a great weekend and a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are all having a good time and staying warm. Okay. So this soap here is the one that we made last time. It is scented as banana bread, which I didn't have a banana bread specific fragrance. So what we did was we mixed banana with vanilla cupcake, which gave it that wonderful bakery scent. And it does smell really, really good. Yeah, this smells really nice. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. Hi, Felicia. Welcome. Hi, Francis. Welcome. And don't forget, you guys, to share your social media, YouTube, anything if you have where you share like your crafts and stuff. Go ahead and share a link so that we can all subscribe and support you guys. I just need to grab myself a new bag here. That's where I put the trash. And sometimes I have a lot of things to throw away. Okay, so that's here. I'm going to go ahead and slice the soap real quick. Let me just line this up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Well, hi, Max, Alex, and Eric. Okay, we'll see you when you get back, Felicia. Okay, let me go ahead and we'll cut into the soap real quick. There we go. All right, let's just see how this turned out on the inside. And it might darken up a little bit more. And if it does, then it'll be darker than this in a few days. But that's how it looks so far. So we definitely see the two different colors here on both sides. We can see all the little fibers from the loofah. See if I can get the camera to focus on it. And that's how the top looks. Here's this side. And it smells really, really good. Definitely that banana scent came out, which is good, and the bakery scent from the vanilla cupcake. It's very sweet and banana smelling. Okay, here's the last one. There's that side. And see how, hopefully the camera's picking this up. Like right here, there's like this cream color, and then on the edge, there's like this darker tan color. My guess is that the soap is all going to turn this at least as dark as this tan color on the outside. This part of it. And then the lighter part will probably be the same color but lighter, is what I'm thinking. But we'll see. And this also has the pumice in it. Alex is yelling because I told you his mouth is full of food. That's okay. I won't tell anybody. Your secret's safe with me. You're doing the Grinch for your cousin? Welcome back. So that's how the last one looks. And then I'm just going to show you what the end pieces look like. And they look like this. And we'll be cutting them up for samples. And I know you guys were asking me last time what some of the previous soaps look like. So let me just grab a couple really quick to show you, because you were wondering if they darkened, and they have. Let me just pull out the cart here. Okay, so this one, I believe, this one's a snickerdoodle. And this one got pretty dark. See? But that pattern and that gold still looks, you can see the clear layers in that pattern. So that one looks pretty cool. And let me put this back. See what the other one was. This one, I think this is the one that you guys were asking about. Wait. Yes, this is the blackberry vanilla. And it really darkened. But see, you can tell where that purpley color is. Yeah. It smells really good. Wait, is this? I'm getting them all mixed up now. Now I'm doubting myself. Was that the? That wasn't the blueberry cobbler, I don't think. No, this one was the blueberry. So that one was a black raspberry vanilla. Like I said, this one's the blueberry cobbler. And see, it stayed nice and dark, but the blue stayed blue, which was good because we wanted to have those different colors in there. So that's what those look like so far. And then the one that we divided in half, I think this one was a vanilla cupcake. And so that light color on top stayed light and the dark color on the bottom stayed dark and got darker. So yeah, that's the vanilla cupcake. We'll put that there. So far, all is going according to plan. And I'm just looking for the best spot to put this. I ended up making more of that leather soap for someone. So I that leather and musk, the grit soap, so I've got it on here. Let me it's taking up all my extra space. Just gonna move this out of the way real quick, and then we'll put the soap on the shelf. And then this, like I said, this will probably darken like the other ones did. I don't know if it's going to get as dark as some of those, but they should darken because of the vanilla. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't put a vanilla stabilizer in there. Okay. And I'll put this cart back in its spot. Hopefully without knocking over anything. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me clean this off and I'll put this back on the shelf. You'll regret every moment, huh? Looks like hot chocolate. Yep. You like my soap, Eric? Thank you. Yeah, that dark brown color with the blue. Brown and blue typically look really good together. And so I try to, if there's a color that will look good with the brown, I try to add it. So usually things like blue looks good, gold looks good. Sometimes white or like a cream color will go good with it. And anything like blue-ish, like teal, should look good in theory. Okay, so speaking of colors, did you tell me, Stacy? I can't remember what color Maxx wanted for the soap. I know the retro glow fragrance was requested, and that is the raspberry. So I have that. I've got the raspberry. Now I just need to pick colors. And fun fact, that raspberry has some vanilla in it, but I'll use a vanilla stabilizer to keep it from turning brown. Okay, I think this is probably clean enough. I'm gonna put this on the shelf. Yeah, the retro grow. Wow, I can't speak. Retro glow fragrance. Yep. Yeah, that was a raspberry. Okay. Oh, we need to unmold an individual bar too. I left that inside the mold. Here's that. We can unmold this real quick. And there you go. That's how that one looks. Whoops. It's got some air pockets because if you remember, it was pretty thick by the time I poured it, but it still has the pumice in there and the loofah, so it'll be a nice scrubby bar. It smells like banana bread, of course. All right, let me set this on the shelf with the others. Okay, and I think we're about getting ready for. Well, we'll need a new mold. Get all these crumbs. I'm gonna be kind of careful about getting these crumbs up because since they have the loofah and the pumice, I don't want that to get into this soap. Unless you want loofah and pumice, then that's a different story. I always wonder if this is going to sand down the top of my table, which it probably needs, so it's probably fine if that happens. Okay. There we go. There's the mold. Black and blue. Okay. We can do black and blue. And for the black, what I'm going to do to make sure it's a true black, we'll use activated charcoal. And do you want a light blue or a dark blue or a neon blue? Neon blue. Okay. Let me go get the colors. Okay, so the neons are in here. Let me just make sure. I have 2 containers of neon blue. Let me make sure this one. Oh yeah, this one's got plenty here. Okay. Neon blue. There's that one. And what's this one? This is more neon blue. So if that one doesn't have enough, we have another. And we will get the charcoal, which I think it's going to be. So here's the rest of that blue. And I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. I have charcoal, but it's in like a big container, like a big bin. And usually I use what's in there to refill my small little container. And I don't know if I refilled it or not. I don't think I did, but I'm going to check. Yeah, I did not refill it because here it is. Let me go grab the big container. So I apologize. I'm going to be off screen here for a minute. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Okay, I found the charcoal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and refill this now. It'll only take like a second. That way, next time I use it, I will already have it divided up. And the charcoal is extremely, extremely light. So when I pull out some charcoal, like when I open the bag, it immediately sends up a little like cloud of I don't know, black. It almost looks like soot, but it's very, very, very fine, like a mist. But it's dry. So I have this double bag because otherwise, every time I opened it, I would leave a massive cloud everywhere, and this stuff gets on everything. All right, so it's one of the more fun things to work with. So there's the charcoal, and I just you can ignore the date on that container. I reuse it, so it's gonna have some date for some time in the past. But yeah, this is what happens to my gloves. So let me get new gloves on because I don't want this mixing with the blue. You like watching the cat videos? Great. Yes, Francis, we had a great Christmas. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys had a great Christmas also. And I don't know if you guys got the I did send you the sample of the cologne, but I don't know if it arrived yet. I know that the mail has been kind of crazy over here. All right. Let me put this back real quick so I can find it again next time. If I don't put it back, I will forever wonder where it went. Okay. Here we go. And you know what happens when I forget where I put things? Like if I don't put it away, and I'm like, oh no, I need to make, 600 bars of charcoal soap. And then, I mean, I don't think I've ever made that many, but I've made a lot before. And if it's not where it's supposed to be, I'll assume that I'm out and I'll buy more. It's kind of like how chicken math works, but not quite. It's more like forgetting about your supplies math. Okay. Okay, you're putting your channels up. Good, good. Okay. Okay, let me get this cleaned up real quick. I spilled some. Okay. That's taken care of. And these gloves, I'm out of gloves. Let me get my other glove container. Wow. I am ill prepared tonight. I apologize, guys. All right, gloves. So, as I open up this glove container, I checked my cutouts, and I did not have any alphabet cutouts, like alphabet cutters. So I went to the store and got a set of Wilton alphabet like cutout for fondant, which would work really nice. But after I took them home, I looked and realized that the letters were too big, and when I spelled out Max's name, it would not fit in the mold. So we're gonna do for this. What we'll do is the stamp on the outside. So after the soap is made and cut, what I'll do is I do have a set of alphabet stamps where we can put Max's name on there, or the other option would be, and Max can choose whichever way. The other way would be for me to roll out the soap dough and either cut the names out, like the letters out by hand, or um, however, and then put those on after the bars have been cut. So it'll have like a little bit of a raised like 3D effect. Um, and then the other way would be to carve the name into the soap and then fill that with soap dough. That looks really cool too. So I can do however you want. If you want the name like carved in and then filled with soap dough, or if you want me to use the soap dough to like roll it out, cut out the letters, and you glue them on with soap, not with glue, but you stick them onto the bars. Or I can use a stamp and stamp the name into the bars. So it's up to you. Which part do you want me to repeat? The whole thing? Oh, um, okay. So I had checked my cutouts to see if I had alphabets, and I did not. So I went to the store and I bought the Wilton cutouts, which are used for fondant, and I bought the alphabets there. But when I got them home and looked at them, they were too big. The name was like wider than the bar of soap. So the name won't fit. I mean, really, um, most names aren't, unless they're like 2 letters or 3 letters, aren't going to fit on a bar of soap. So um, what we can do instead is either once the bars are made and cut, I can either like take the bar and then like carve the name into the bar and then fill it in with soap dough. And then when the bars cure, it'll be flush on the top, but you'll see the name like carved in and it's then filled in with soap dough. Another way we could do it is I can use soap dough, roll it out, and then by hand I can cut the name out with like a sharp what are those sharps things? Exacto knife. Use like an exacto knife or something and cut the name out that way. and then put it on the bar of soap, and then that'll be different. Like instead of the name being like flush with the bar of soap, like flat, it'll be raised up a little bit. And then the third way is I have a stamp with alphabets, and I can stamp the name on the bars of soap after the bars have been made. So it'll be like a kind of like how I stamp the backs of my bars with my logo. It'd be kind of like that. Well, not my logo. I have on the back of my bars it says Cabbage Patch Soap. So it'll be like that, but instead it'll say Maxx, and the letters are pretty small. It'll be like that. So I could do however you want me to do it. The second one, okay. So we'll roll out this after the bars are made. We'll roll out the soap dough, and then I will cut out the names, the letters for the name, and then put them on the front of the bar. And let's see here. And actually, that gives you another choice. Well, actually, we'll work on that when we get to that part. So, okay, let's check the neons. Whoops. See how much I've got in each container. I know this one was almost empty. Yeah, that one's getting low, and then we got this one, which is just about full. So we have plenty of that and plenty of charcoal. Okay, so first of all, here are the oils we melted down. So these are ready to go. And I'm going to start by putting the fragrance in right away. So the fragrance is going to be this raspberry, which is the same one that we used for the retro glow. And I'm going to put it in this, I'm going to measure it out here. And I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here. And I also will use, in there I've got that vanilla stabilizer, so this shouldn't turn brown. It has very little vanilla in it anyway, but just in case. And let's see here. Hi, Wanda, welcome. Ooh, a peach cobbler, nice. You're welcome, Max. Okay, so let me get the second container because we're going to divide this so that we can do blue and black. Oh, and also, do you want like a swirl? The two colors swirled together? Yes. Okay. Swirl. All right. I got a swirl tool, so we will do that. And let me get my face shield on. Take my headset off real quick. Okay, so let me see here. All right, so here is the lime water, and it's already got the sugar and sea salt dissolved in there. So we will pour this in. Yeah, peach cobbler. I bet it smells good. I bet it tastes even better. All right, I want to make sure that this doesn't separate on us, because I do remember that the that retro glow was one that for some reason it separated on me. The first time I made it, I had to make it twice. So I'm going to make sure this is well mixed. I do not want that to happen again. Okay, so this looks pretty good. It's let me just see. Try not to drip it on the table. Hmm. Trying to decide if that's, yeah, it looks like it's holding together. So what I'm going to do is separate this into two containers. We are going to continue mixing after this, so even if this does need more mixing, it's going to get that, so that won't be a problem. Oh, I got charcoal all over everything. Okay. Which is normal. Okay, so there we go. Let's do a little more of that one. Okay. So we'll do blue in this one and black in this one. And I'm going to mix in some first here. I'm probably going to need a lot of this to get a really nice neon color. And I finally got my cute whisk back. I threw away that one where the silicone was coming off. Got another one, finally. I still have the other ones that are only kind of sort of cute. But this one makes me happy, so I'm going to use it. I had a big one that looked like this too that finally started coming apart. Okay, yeah, we're going to need a lot more of this. Now when I go to stick blend it, these neons don't like to, you see how there's like little pieces? That's kind of normal, but when I stick blend it, those should all work their way out. So that's why I typically end up using a lot of neons, and especially the blue, because the blue has to compete with the yellow tint of the soap. So it tends to look green unless you use enough of it. Actually, it's kind of a cool green. Anyways, jar open. We'll put more in there. There we go. And we will just keep going until this is a nice shade of blue. And I already dripped some batter. There we go. Okay. That's getting better. And we just tap this to loosen it up. There was some stuck to the bottom of the jar. There we go. And then I can toss that one. Now I need the other. Here it is. Add a little bit more. Hopefully I don't accidentally toss in the whole container like I did with the pink that one time. That looks sketchy. Like it's settled in the jar enough to where I don't trust it. I should get one of my little spoons or something, but let me just try loosening that. Okay, that worked. See, it's like floating around. Now it's loose. There we go. That's better. Okay, now I could sprinkle that in without worrying about it going everywhere. All right. Okay, this is starting to thicken up a little bit, so I need to work a little faster. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, because I have a feeling that this yellowy color that's changing this to it's changing this blue to like a green. I have a feeling it's that fragrance, because it did this to my retro glow, but I had added white and to counteract it, which I can't really do here. Let me just see. I'm going to see if this doesn't work though. Let me add a tiny bit of white. If this doesn't work, if it doesn't look neon blue, I can do this again with a different fragrance, because it's the fragrance that does this. And sometimes it mellows out, like after the soap cures, or after it's poured into the mold and solidifies and all that. I'm grabbing the white real quick to see if I can tone it down a little bit. Anyway, sometimes after the soap sets up, the yellow goes away. But if that doesn't happen, then we can remake it with a different color. It'll be fine. I mean, not a different color. I'm sorry. We'll remake it with a different fragrance so that you can get the neon blue. Okay. All right. So we're going to give that a second here. And then let's do the black before this gets too solid. And we'll add the black to this one. There we go. And this will be nice because the charcoal gives it very, very gentle exfoliating. So you will get very clean using this soap. All right, let's move quick before this sets up. And I made a mess. But there's an easy way to clean up the charcoal. You just use rubbing alcohol to clean it up. Okay. So let's get this in the mold before it completely goes solid, which is good because, like I said, last time it tried separating, I do remember that. And so because of this, I'm pretty confident this is not going to separate. So that's good, because like that raspberry, for some reason it sometimes does funny things. But don't worry, we will get it to cooperate one way or another. There we go. Trying to get the rest of this out. I'm avoiding using the spatula because I don't want to mix the black into the blue yet. Okay. Just getting the rest of this out. Okay, so let me tap this down first. It does look kind of green still, but like I said, I think when the soap starts to set up, that'll turn back to blue. And if it doesn't, like I said, we'll just remake it with a different fragrance, because it's the fragrance that does this. It's sort of like the Cranberry Woods. The Cranberry Woods is like this. I think it's the Cranberry Woods. I really like the fragrance, but it tends to turn things yellow. But that one doesn't have vanilla in it, so I don't know what causes that. There's some sort of fragrance note or something that turns things that weird yellow color, and I don't know what it is. Okay, that's fine there. Just scraping this down real quick. We'll put some more of that black in there. And then, there we go. Okay, now I get the swirl tool. Let's see if I already marked the sides. Okay, I know I did on this one because I checked, but don't know where the marks are now. So we'll make new ones. That should give it some interesting swirls. And then we will find out. We will find out if this turns back to blue like it's supposed to, or if it stays green. We'll have to find out when the soap is done setting up. Hold on a sec here. Just getting the worst of this off real quick so I don't spread it around. And then we get a little bit of this greenish blue here. And we will mix it up. Oh, you know what? This camera. There we go. That's better. I thought I moved it, but I didn't move it enough. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Okay, let me just swirl this real quick. Alright, so we got this really cool looking, to be honest, it kind of looks cool. It's like a weird, almost a spooky green. It's really pretty. And, okay, let me make the lines before I forget. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure that this comes out the right color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this when it's ready. As soon as it's ready to cut, I'll go ahead and cut it. You like that color, Wanda? I know it looks really neat, but Max wanted blue. So if this doesn't turn out blue, then we will remake it, because we want it to be perfect. Let me get the other side of this real quick. I want to grab the rubbing alcohol so I can get this mess off the table. Oh, and I need to put the extra batter in one of these little sidebars here. Little individual bars. Just getting the soap crumbs from the soap we made earlier out. Okay, let me set this aside real fast. And before this completely sets up, which it's just about there, get some of this soap batter off of here. Okay. This swirl looks awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it looks, I mean, the color looks cool. I just wish it was more blue. Because now I'm worried that, if it doesn't go back to blue, then I'll be kind of mad at it for misbehaving fragrances. But yeah, if this doesn't turn blue, is there another fragrance you would want that I could remake it so I can remake it with the different fragrance. Because if there is another fragrance you like, I can just remake it, and then we can, if that happens. Because I want this to be neon blue like you wanted. Okay, there's that. I'm just getting the air bubbles out of the bottom. Hopefully. When the soap gets thick like this, sometimes you can't get the air bubbles out. But doesn't matter. Just aesthetic reasons. Okay. I think I got most of this out. There we go. Oh, you like this one? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you're happy with this either way, that's fine too. Okay, so there's the individual bar. Just trying to. Whoops. There we go. Tap it out. There we go. Okay, so let me grab that rubbing alcohol before I forget, before I make a bigger mess. And whoops. Looks like I dropped the chopstick on the table and left some soap over there too. Okay, let me grab that spray. All right. Okay. This should just wipe right up. Yep. Yeah, you can see it's coming up pretty easy. And it's way over here on the side and on the bottom of these containers. That's the only thing. It's kind of like glitter. It gets everywhere. And that's pretty much where the resemblance ends. She's happy. Okay, great. I'm so glad you like this one. Let me just get all this up here. So I guess either way, if it turns blue, it'll be good. If it doesn't, then we're still good. I'm just making sure I don't have it on my arms, because then I'll sit down somewhere and leave another bunch of charcoal. So what I'm going to do, because I've got a lot of stuff going on at the end of the year, have a couple little announcements. I think what I may do is take a little break from these live streams for, I don't know, about a week or so, and get kind of caught up on some end of the year stuff that I need to do. And that way, because I mean, I'm just starting to get a little bit behind, and I thought that might be good. And the other thing I wanted to announce is that all of my supplies, so like my oils, my micas and everything has been going up in price pretty considerably. And up until now, I've just kind of ignored it, because I thought, oh, well, it's probably because of the virus, and we haven't been able to get shipping straightened out and all this. But even after those issues resolved, the prices didn't go back down. So I think what I'm going to need to do for 2023 is start raising my prices a little bit, just so that I can afford to continue buying the oils. Because typically I buy them in bulk. Some of my oils come in like 30 and 40-pound containers, and that's the only way I can get them economically. Because if I buy them from the store, the oils just cost so much that it's you know it ends up there's no way for me to even break even doing it that way. Um so basically, every time I order oils, it's a few $100s each time, and it's getting more and more expensive. So what I think I'll do, just because you guys have been following me along and watching, and and all this. If you are on my my email list, what I'm going to do is I'll send out like a special discount code. So if there's anything that you want to get before I raise my prices, I'll send out like a special discount code so you guys can get whatever you want from the shop at that at a special, like the regular price plus also a certain percent off. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do yet. But yeah, so if you are on the email list, I'll send that out, and then that way you guys can get um the last, you guys will be basically you'll get the first choice on anything um before my prices have to go up. So, and I will continue to, of course, do like my sales and do my special discounts for you guys throughout the year through that email list. So if you stay on there, you'll get to see more, more discounts and whatever. So basically, for you guys, the price isn't going to change that much. It's just going to be like my normal price in the shop, like without discounts and stuff. Is that's where you'll see the price go up. So I don't want to raise it too significantly. Yeah, Stacy, the prices on everything is ridiculous. You're right. Yeah, and are you on the emails, Wanda? I don't know. Um, Let me check. If you guys aren't, then in all of my videos in the description, there's a link, and it'll say something like get 10% off or whatever. That's the link. If you sign up for that, it will give you the 10% off discount code or whatever I have it set to. But that gets you on the list, and so anything in the future that I send out, you'll get. And let me just check my list real quick, Wanda, um to see if you're on it. I have to log in and get in the system. Okay, should just take a second here. But if you're not sure, you can always sign up again. If you sign up twice, I think it tells you that you're already on it. Um, or it just sends you, it just says welcome to the list even if you're already there. You shouldn't get duplicates, but I guess it's better to get duplicates than none at all. And if that happens, you can let me know and I can manually remove your duplicate duplicate email. Let's sign up. All right, let me check. It's just loading the list right now. Of course, it's going slow. Come on. It knows I'm waiting on it, so you know how technology is. Okay, let's see here. I don't I don't see you on here, Wanda, unless you signed up under a different name. Wow, $80 for Olive Garden. That's crazy. Yeah, Francis, I see you on there. Yeah, Stacy's on there for sure. Let me see, Felicia, if you're on there. Okay. I don't see you on there, Felicia. Um, but this is like, I don't want anybody to feel like pressured to get on the list or anything. This is just totally up to you if you want to be on there. If you like buying the soap and stuff and you just want discounts, I'm going to try to have special discounts and things a little bit more regularly. I try to do a couple, like two, three a year. Um, but I may start doing them more often just because, I don't know, it just seems like a fun thing to do. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know. I wanted to give you guys a heads up so you can get stuff now before the prices go up. I haven't decided exactly which day to raise the prices. It's probably going to be January-ish. So um, I don't know if I want to do it like right on the 1st of January because, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do here. I probably will wait a little bit past that. But yeah, it should be in January sometime when you see the prices change. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't send out a ton of spam or anything like that. Just whenever I have a sale, and then hold on a second. I had to take that face shield off. Sorry. But yeah, I just whenever I have a sale, and if and then usually the little discount codes I send out, they have a certain amount of time where you can use it. So like a week or something like that is usually what I do. So I'll send out reminders during that week. That way, if you didn't get the first email, you'll get the next one, so you don't miss out. And yeah, Wanda, you did order. That's right. And so let me see if I could find an example on my video real quick. I'll just pause it here and scroll down. So yeah, in the description, so first it says at the top of the description, it says like what it is I'm making, and then below that I've got like my nurture soap links or whatever. Under that is my shop. Then it says join the Sprouts email list to get 10% off your order and stay updated on sales. That's the link you want there. And it will give you that 10% off 10% off code that I think that's good. I don't think that one expires. You can use it whenever. But what that does, the important thing is it gets you on that list so that if I do have or when I do have sales and discounts and things that are special, I'll let you guys know. And then whenever I do like a public sale that goes in my whole shop, I usually give you guys the code early so that way you can buy stuff before other people that are just like randomly, because you get a lot of like people that randomly just find my shop and they'll buy stuff from it, but they don't watch my videos, they don't keep up with any of this. So you guys get the code before the random people do and before they can sign up. So that's just the benefit of that. um and then also anybody who orders from me as well, if they sign up on that list, then they also get those codes early. So it's free for anybody to join, like open to anybody to join. Hi, Ian. Welcome. Oh yeah, thank you, Stacy. Don't forget to hit the link button and the like button. Ian, did those samples arrive that I sent you? Yes, better late than never. This is true. They're in Chicago. What? They must have been there for like a week. It said that it was supposed to arrive. Like I sent the express thing, and it was supposed to take like 4 to 6 days. That's irritating. I wonder if Chicago got snowed in or something. They better have a good excuse. That's all I'm saying. Oh, everything shut down. Okay. Well, that better be their good excuse. Because I know I sent a sample to Frances also. I don't think she's gotten it yet. Things seem to have been moving pretty slow. There were some cards I sent out, and some cards and stuff that I sent out, and I don't know if everybody got them. Um, and there was some stuff I was expecting that I haven't gotten yet. So I don't know. The weather's been pretty bad. You're on there now? Awesome. Welcome aboard. Let me just check and make sure you show up now. Refresh the list. Not yet, Francis? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm pretty sure it's the weather. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to. Okay, there you are, Wanda. I see you. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, the next email I send out, you will get it. So you'll not have to worry about that. Ian, you should be on there too, just in case. I know you've got, or tell your friends and family to sign up for it. You had snow last week. You guys, I think you and Wanda both live in a place where the weather fluctuates pretty dramatically, if I remember correctly. I know Wanda was saying how the weather was like 60 and then like 5 degrees and then like 60 again. Which one? Is a lot of links there. I think it's like the fifth or sixth one down. If you go past the Nurture Soap links, there's one for my shop, and then it says join the Sprouts email list plus get 10% off your order, and get notified about future sales. If you sign up for that, it'll give you a code whenever I'm doing like a sale. Oh yeah, for Ian repeating it about my lives. Yeah, the weather is crazy there. Um, so about my lives, what I'm doing is I'm going to be taking probably a week or so off from the lives just to kind of get caught up on things because I'm getting a little bit swamped. So I'm going to do that, And yeah, so if you guys don't see a live from me, that's probably why. But I'll be putting stuff in the community tab to keep you guys updated. So you guys can look out for that. And I'll probably do. I haven't decided if I want to do a live or like a pre-recorded video, but when I cut the soap for Maxx and put the letters on, I'll probably do another like another video of some kind for that too. Oh yeah, Wanda, I saw you got the letter. That's good. Yeah, I want to. You got to do a video. Show us on a video when you get the hair tinsel in. It'll be really cool looking. And they'll probably tell you like when you look up the how-to videos. But after you put them in, you cut them to the length you want. So most of the time they fold them in half when they do the tying, and so that's about average length of most people's hair. So you don't have to trim off as much, but you do it however is best so that you get the best look on it. Yeah, Stacey, if I it's actually I'm not sure if it's more trouble to do live or more trouble to do it pre-recorded. I think the only advantage of doing it pre-recorded is it doesn't matter what time of day it is, so I can do it at midnight if I have to. Yeah. I just don't want you guys to think that I'm like forgetting about it because we do have it. Yeah, look, Ian, this soap was supposed to be neon blue. Look what the fragrance did. Turned it to this like ectoplasm green color. It's kind of cool though. What I'm thinking is that it'll probably turn back to blue after it's set up, but we'll see. We'll see what it does. That fragrance is. I remember it doing it last time when I made the retro soap. Looks cool though. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. 6 degrees Thursday, and it's going to be 68. Yeah, that's like a roller coaster. That's crazy. Oh, she won't be able to see it until she's back at your house. That's okay. It'll always be on there as long as YouTube doesn't ban me for some unknown reason. Um, then it should always be on there. So I'm gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put this in the oven and get these ready to gel. And then I gotta clean up my mess, and then I gotta go get to work. So I will see all of you guys pretty soon. We'll see. I will be keeping you guys updated in the community tab when I got more information. And I will be posting either video or even photographs. Maybe I could do photographs because there's really nothing to show other than like me putting the letters on. But I will do either video or photos or something and post that on the community tab to go see. And 8 away from 300 subs. Great. Are you going to do like a special video for the 300 subs? That'll be cool. Have a good night, Ian. Yeah, you should do something fancy for 300 subs. That'll be cool. You're doing pretty good there. Oh yeah, and you mentioned the cat channel. The last video I posted on there was of the kittens playing in the Christmas tree. So if you guys haven't seen that, you guys can check that out too if you enjoy watching cats play under a Christmas tree. It's supposed to be 60. Yeah, that's way too warm. Have a good night, Felicia. The kids want Butterball. Everybody wants Butterball. Butterball's cute. But she also knows that she's cute and she tries to get away with all kinds of things. She's too far away. Well, I mean, technically, I guess if you wanted to, I don't know how you are about car trips. If you're like one of those people that likes long drives, but yeah, I mean, you could submit an application for her when she's available and drive out here to Towner. But the thing is, they would have to brush her out regularly. She gets matted up pretty quick. I have to keep brushing out her coat. So she's a lot of work, but she's really cute. No, 11 plus hours. Yeah, that's a long way to go. They already have multiple cats. Yeah. Well, she would be adorable and fun, but definitely a lot of work. They'd have to brush her out pretty much every day because her coat is It's a long coat, but it's also very fine and soft, and so it just tangles so easily. But because she's got this beautiful, like luscious, soft coat, she's great if you want a cat that you can pet that has long fur. If you like that, she's perfect for that. But then there's the other side of it where you have to groom her. So, anyways, all right, you guys, have a great night. I will see you all soon. I hope you have a wonderful new year and stay warm. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is a lot of fun.